getting weird. But my life is getting even more routine. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Same, with more beer. Weekends? Did I seriously just watch all of that stupid shit? Fuck me. Repeat, then die. Every day, share an orgasm with that person that you love. It's the only thing that might keep us sane. After realizing this pattern, I've begun to ask myself, am I an NPC, a non-player character? I Google this shit and find out that many others are questioning the same thing. Internally, we might be thinking of some fucked up, unique, awesome thoughts, but the action is missing. Our responses are automatic, driven by our environments. Predictable. How's your day today? Good. What you doing? Binge watching Netflix? Yes, I love Post Malone. He's so original. Not like those other radio stars. Well, those canned responses definitely suck. Worse than watching paint dry. Stinkier than an old turd vomit-filled EDC porta potty in some sweaty Florida climate heat. So I'm asking, am I an NPC? Are you an NPC? Who the hell is doing anything that's unpredictable these days? Seriously, are you surprising yourself? Or does your best friend know exactly what you're doing? Your best friend being your fucking dog. I almost feel like Elon Musk is the only person with anything going on. But maybe that's because he has everything going on. So suck it, Jeff Bezos. You're getting beat out by a South African American. Now, back to the point. Why do we feel this way? I mean, why do I feel this way? I'm speaking on behalf of all of us. I'm trying to solve my own damn problems. Could it be that we're so busy trying to follow all of the rules that we have limited ourselves from any sort of unique opinion? Are we afraid of getting in trouble? Hell no. I hope that was your answer. Are we too exhausted to care? That's probably the truth. We choose a few things to identify with and feel obligated to keep this identity going for the rest of our lives. Can't possibly change now. It's too late. Besides, I got a degree. I'm married. That wench. I just bought a house. All these excuses are shit, and they've put my life in stasis. Hot damn, that's some scary ass shit. Might as well kill myself now so I can add to the suicide statistics. It'll probably end up getting counted as COVID anyways. Alright, enough being a depressed motherfucker. Following the pre-programmed rules. Doing all these things that people expect of you because you've been doing them for way too long and you haven't said no yet. Or you say no, but they know when you're gonna say no. And when you say they, who is they? Those damn voices inside your head. They know what you're doing. But how can we defeat this mentality and take ownership of our lives? Become a main character in the story of our life. Not letting, all of those crazy people that you know that you're jealous of be the main center of your life. No, you are your star. First things first. Stop being a spy. Quit creeping on people's lives that don't even know you exist and making their business yours. Unless you plan on assassinating them. There's really not any point in getting caught up in somebody else's bullshit and having it prevent you from doing your shit. That's gonna be hard for me. I've got too many ex-boyfriends to stalk and not enough time for even half of them. Plus, I gotta see what the president's been tweeting. How else am I gonna be prepared for the office dialogue and the Facebook arguments? Oh wait, I could just listen and hear what everyone else was talking about at the water cooler. It's not like I need to know anything because I'm gonna hear it right when I walk in the door and then it's gonna be forgotten and be something entirely different next week. And how about no current events for a week too? That shit rots your brain. No news, social media, politics, or what groups did bad things. I said a week, but that's probably setting the bar a little too high. Aim for a day, and then make an excuse that doesn't count, since it was on your homepage and you've got no self-control. So, I've got, an easy solution. I have a good tendency of leaving my phone at home, and I've got an office phone. So, if I'm really needed, the people that really need to tell me something have that office phone number. If they have to, they will call it. They will page my boss. My boss might fire me, but the important message got out. Alright, 2. We're gonna do something that the people with the power in our lives don't want us to do. We're gonna be subversive. I'm gonna tell the mailman to take all of that spam back. Return it to sender. I don't want to see any more campaign ads. I don't want to see a donation request for some, lion-ass charity that sends me a bag and tells me to put some shit in it outside my door. I'm gonna mark it with a return to sender, and I'm gonna send it back. I actually did this a few years ago. I kept shoving it back in the mailbox, return to sender stamp on the spam, putting that red flag back up. My mailman would put it back down and wouldn't take the mail. We had a little fight off with it, and then eventually the mailman took the spam. I don't know why I quit, but what are you gonna do, you know? You can do something different. Just surprise somebody. Somebody that's exerting some kind of power in your life. Slap that nun's fist back. Don't let people run your life. Surprise them. Try to use that expired coupon at a completely different place and see what they say. Maybe they'll honor it. That used to be a thing. What are you gonna do? Who is in power of your life, and how are you gonna piss them off? Because they need to know that you ain't no chicken shit. 3, you're gonna find somebody that you think sucks, thinks completely different thoughts than you, or a group of people that you got in your mind. You're gonna try to see things from their perspective instead of seeing them as the Antichrist. Come up with an actual point of agreement, and prove to yourself that they aren't crazy for thinking differently than you. You probably agree that there are the same problems. You just have different solutions for the problems. I'm in the desert, out of water, and James Franco wants me to drink my own piss. I decide to take my chances and wait for rain. I only drink warm piss on OnlyFans, okay? So sorry, James Franco, but yeah. We both know that it's not good to be dehydrated in the desert. Ain't crazy. He's a survivor. I would die. Unless it rained. That'd be a miracle. Alright, the 4th thing that we're gonna do to not be an NPC, or at least as much of one, is we're gonna make ourselves uncomfortable by choice. Do not let another fucker put you in that spot. You gotta do it first, so you're prepared when someone else does it to you. Or if you see something, you take that power away. Somebody tries to get up on you and do something nasty, you act like you're into it, you know? You could just take a cold shower, you know? You could sleep on the floor, you can fart in public, shit outside, hug a hobo. Just don't forget to put a clothespin on your shoulder to poke them if they poke you back. Yeah, had my share of hobo romances. Not very beautiful, but definitely spicy. 5, if someone asks you for your opinion, either give it to them or tell them you don't want to hear the truth, because it ain't nice. Don't just say something to appease someone. Buttering someone else's bread is a problem, because you are not their personal chef. We've created a world full of pansies, and these pansies are the same people that don't even know how to change their spare tire. Now we're obligated to help them because we created them. Go practice changing your tires if you don't know. Hey Greenpeace, this includes your bike tires. We can't always be asking for people to solve all of our problems. And we can't I'm going on a tangent here, but basically, you have to be honest with people because it's really deceitful when you're not. Fuck, that was stupid. I'm not talking about being mean to people. I'm talking about having an actual honest dialogue where you're developing a trusting relationship that they know that you're not just another sucker sucking on their tits. Number 6. Whew. Similar. You're gonna tip somebody that gets tipped what they deserve to be tipped. You know the difference between a $10 tip, a $5 tip, and a $0 tip. And you know some people don't deserve shit. Everyone's worked with that asshole that needs a new career. And don't even get going about their bad day. If they only had one bad day, then they only get one bad day of tips. It's not that big of a deal. That's part of doing customer service. If you want to be an asshole, maybe you should become a cop. Because that's an easy job to be an asshole. Because you can really be like, I had 10 assholes before you. Because you expect cops are pretty much dealing with assholes. 7. Leave that boring-ass party, or movie, as soon as you aren't feeling it. This place sucks. I don't even know if I'm coming back. I mean, I feel out of place. No matter if you stay or go. Either way, you'll be out of the cost of admission. But do you really want to lose another hour of your time? Only if you're a quitter. Am I right? 8! 8 is my favorite number. Please support independent businesses instead of those chains that you can find pretty much everywhere. How else do you change what mainstream is without giving the little guys a chance? And not every little guy wants to make it big. Most just want to keep it cool and local, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. That's where you can find the real flavor, because everything else is just mass-produced. And that applies to music. Listen to people that don't get put on corporate radio. Even that weird alternative Sirius XM shit, that's still a bunch of hootenanny. It's all the same shit. It's like what's about to get put on top 40 before it gets put on top 40, but they already had it in the basket. I'm talking about go to the bar, find that cool band, and you can say, damn, I didn't know my neighbors were that fucking talented. And stop buying the same EA Sports shit every year. You're better than that. Seriously, it's like the same fucking game every fucking year. Maybe a couple new players. What the hell are you wasting your money on? Buy an independent game. Try something new. Be a part of the change. Make something a part of the change. Do not freaking go with mainstream because that's like the whole world now. Especially after this corona shit, a lot of little guys shut down. Gross. Alright, this was a lot of shit for me and you to try to do, so we can take an active approach in our lives. Future segments, I'm gonna come over and say some specific rules that we're expected to obey that are dumb, and if it applies to you, you gotta break that rule if you agree with me. If you don't, and you think it's genuinely a good rule, that's fine. But don't be afraid to stir the pot, because only an NPC does exactly what they're told without asking, what the darn cockadoodle is the point of this? What the darn cockadoodle? What the darn cockadoodle? What the darn cockadoodle is this cock doing on my doodle?